Hold on to your seats, space enthusiasts. NASA has just made a groundbreaking discovery: 10 planets that are eerily similar to Earth. Imagine Earth-like planets with the potential for liquid water, breathable atmospheres, and possibly even life. This discovery could change everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe. Are we truly alone? Or are there other habitable worlds out there, waiting to be explored? Join us as we delve into the exciting details of this incredible discovery and explore the possibilities of what could be the greatest discovery in human history. Get ready to have your mind blown. Gliese 667 cc. Gliese 667 c is an exoplanet, which means it is a planet that orbits a star outside our solar system. It was discovered in 2011 and is located about 22 light-years away from Earth in the constellation Scorpius. What makes Gliese 667 c so interesting to astronomers is its potential to harbor life. It is considered a super-Earth, as it is approximately 4.5 times the mass of Earth and orbits its star in the habitable zone, which is the region around a star where conditions are just right for liquid water to exist on a planet's surface. It also has a relatively stable climate and receives about the same amount of sunlight as Earth. However, Gliese 667 c's star is much cooler and smaller than our Sun, which means that any life on the planet would need to adapt to different conditions than life on Earth. Scientists continue to study this fascinating exoplanet and search for more clues about its potential for habitability. Kepler 22b. Kepler 22b is an exoplanet located about 600 light-years away from Earth, in the constellation Cygnus. It was discovered in 2011 by NASA's Kepler spacecraft and was the first exoplanet confirmed to orbit within the habitable zone of its star. The habitable zone is the region around a star where the conditions are just right to support the existence of liquid water on the planet's surface, which is considered a key ingredient for life as we know it. Kepler 22b is about 2.4 times the size of Earth and orbits its star every 290 days. Its surface temperature is estimated to be around 22 degrees Celsius, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, making it a possible candidate for hosting liquid water. However, due to its distance from Earth and limitations in current technology, it is difficult to determine much more about the planet's composition, atmosphere, and potential for supporting life. Kepler 69c. Kepler 69 is a super-Earth exoplanet located approximately 2,700 light-years away in the constellation of Cygnus. It was discovered in 2013 by NASA's Kepler spacecraft and is considered to be one of the most Earth-like planets discovered so far. The planet is about 70% larger than Earth and orbits a star similar to our Sun at a distance that places it within the star's habitable zone. The range of distances from a star where liquid water could exist on the planet's surface. This means that Kepler 69 has the potential to host life as we know it. However, it's still unclear whether the planet has a thick atmosphere and whether or not it has a magnetic field to protect it from the harmful radiation from its star. Kepler 69's discovery is an exciting step forward in the search for habitable exoplanets and has sparked further interest and research in understanding the potential for life beyond Kepler 62f, also known by its Kepler Object of Interest designation KOI 700 and 1.04, is a super-Earth exoplanet orbiting within the habitable zone of the star Kepler 62, the outermost of 5 such planets discovered around the star by NASA's Kepler spacecraft. It is located about 990 light-years, 304 parsecs, from Earth in the constellation of Lyra. Kepler 62f orbits its star at a distance of 0.718 AU from its host star with an orbital period of roughly 267.3 days, has a mass of at least 2.8x times that of Earth, and has a radius of around 1.41 times that of Earth. It is one of the more promising candidates for potential habitability, as its parent star is relatively quiet and has less mass than the Sun. Thus, it can live up to a span of about 30 billion years or so. Kepler 186f. Kepler 186f is a potentially habitable exoplanet that was discovered by NASA's Kepler spacecraft in 2014. It is located about 500 light-years away from Earth in the constellation Cygnus. Kepler 186 orbits a red dwarf star called Kepler 186, which is much cooler and smaller than our Sun. The planet is about 1.1 times the size of Earth and has a year that is 130 Earth days long. One of the most intriguing features of Kepler 186f is that it resides in the habitable zone around its star, where temperatures may allow liquid water to exist on its surface. This means that Kepler 186 could potentially harbor life, making it one of the most promising exoplanets for further study. However, due to its distance and our current technological limitations, direct observations of the planet are not yet possible. Kepler 442b. Kepler 442 bits, also known by its Kepler Object of Interest designation, KOI 474201, is a confirmed near-Earth-sized exoplanet, likely rocky, orbiting within the habitable zone of the K-type main sequence star 6. Kepler 442, about 1,206 light-years, 370 pc, from Earth in the constellation of Lyra. The planet orbits its host star at a distance of about 0.409 AU, 61.2 million km, 38.0 million ME, with an orbital period of roughly 112.3 days. It has a mass of around 2.3 and a radius of about 1.34 times that of Earth. It is one of the more promising candidates for potential habitability, as its parent star is at least 40% less massive than the Sun. Thus, it can have a lifespan of about 30 billion years. The planet was discovered by NASA's Kepler spacecraft using the transit method, which measures the dimming effect that a planet causes as it crosses in front of its star. NASA announced the confirmation of the exoplanet on 6 January 2015. Kepler 452b. Kepler 452 bits, sometimes quoted to be an Earth 2.0 or Earth's cousin based on its characteristics, also known by its Kepler Object of Interest designation KOI 701601, is a super-Earth exoplanet orbiting within the inner edge of the habitable zone of the Sun-like star Kepler 452 and is the only planet in the system discovered by Kepler. It is located about 1,800 light-years, 550 pc, from Earth in the constellation of Cygnus. Kepler 452 bits orbits its star at a distance of 1.04 AU, 156 million km, 97 million ME, from its host star, nearly the same distance as Earth from the Sun, with an orbital period of roughly 384 days, has a mass at least 5 times that of Earth, and has a radius of around 1.5 times that of Earth. It is the first potentially rocky super-Earth planet discovered orbiting within the habitable zone of a very Sun-like star. Kepler 1649c. When the data from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope was reanalyzed, scientists discovered Kepler 1649c. The exoplanet was found to be similar in size to Earth and orbiting in its star's habitable zone. During the initial data collection from the telescope, a computer algorithm misidentified the astronomical body, according to NASA, but in 2020 it was discovered to be a planet. Kepler 1649 is located 300 light-years from Earth and is only 1.06 times larger than it. When comparing the light that the two planets receive from their stars, scientists found that this exoplanet receives 75% of the light Earth does from the Sun. Proxima Centauri b, sometimes referred to as Alpha Centauri CB, is an exoplanet orbiting within the habitable zone of the red dwarf star Proxima Centauri, which is the closest star to the Sun and part of the triple star system Alpha Centauri. It is about 4.2 Li, 1.3 pc, from Earth in the constellation Centaurus, making it, along with the currently disputed Proxima and Proxima, the closest known exoplanets to the solar system. Proxima Centauri orbits its parent star at a distance of roughly 0.05 AU, 7.5 million km, 4.6 million ME, with an orbital period of approximately 11.2 Earth days.